Exodus 20:12. And it reads, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land, which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Or you can say giveth you. Honor thy mother and father, and your days shall be long upon the earth. Ain't that something? This morning I want to talk about understanding protocol. That's a protocol, people. Obedience. Do you know how fast you can die on this earth by not obeying your mother and father? How many of y'all know people that talk back to their parents? I know. You know. And how many of you have talked back to your parents? I have. We all have. You know, oh, ain't nobody, yeah, raise your hand, but it is a form of disrespect. A great form. I saw a TV show the other day, a reality show. 16-year-old boy just cussing out his daddy. Daddy told him, you know, come over here and do that. I ain't bound, blah, 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 blah. You know, cussing him out. And I'm looking at him like, oh no, you was making it in my house. Oh no. You know what I mean? And when we were little, you were not even allowed to cuss under your tongue, you know? You were not allowed. Certain things you couldn't do. You can't cuss out loud. If you gonna cuss, you better hold it. You know, you could, with mama, you couldn't say nothing bad to the other child because she don't want to hear it. She was a single mom with no money. You know, she lived on the love of Jesus. How many of y'all know parents like that, living on the love and the blood of Jesus because the daddy, he took off. A lot of folks raised like that. When you understand protocol, I pray it ain't too late. You got a lot of people today that are dead because they wouldn't obey their mother and father. It's just like you tell a child, please don't go out and make love out of wedlock because something's gonna happen and the little boy gonna run off and you gonna bring the baby here. And they do it. You gotta take care of it. How many grandmas done died taking care of grandkids? Bunch of them. Now, let's flip it a little bit. I'm talking about your real mother and father's God, which put us here with a fleshly mom and dad to see after you if they do their job. Now, you can do your job correctly with some of these kids, they still turn out bad. That's another subject. That's a whole nother, conversation. We're talking about obeying your mother and father. I did. My father left when I was 11 or 12. And, mama gonna be there when daddy gone running the streets and whatever else they may or may not do. But when you don't obey your mother and father, you gonna have a hard time. I had a cousin that used to kick his mom in the butt all the time. He died horribly. Massive heart attack in the bed on crack cocaine. And when he died in the bed, his brother, they didn't really get along because he always beat on mama, and brother had to be the one to beat him up. He beat mama, and then he beat brother up. Brother beat him up. But the one, y'all done seen this, that was beating her up, he was a favorite child. How you the favorite child, and you beating her up? And the one that did right didn't care nothing for him. So when he died in the bed, the brother that do right, you know what he said? Oh, he finally died, huh? I'll call the ambulance in a minute. 2 hours later, he called the ambulance. Wow. He said he was watching his show. Remember now, they had years of him beating up. Mom had already passed on 4 years earlier. So he passed on 4 years after mom, and he was the youngest boy. He died early. But mom was 90-something. And he said, I'm going to call with my show over. He already dead, what we going to do? I said, I don't know, I'm leaving. Man, I'll be here when they come to body me. So he calls the ambulance. 2 hours later, they come. Then the ambulance coroner later on said, well, the little girl gave the sheriff's office said, we heard him scream when he died. So what took so long for somebody to call? If I was there, I would have said, he was watching the show. He wasn't gonna call the law. He watched the show. But he's dead now. It don't matter anyway. You must honor your mother and father, whether you like them or not. I don't care if they treat you bad, shut your mouth.
Amen.
Take it. If you know better. I mean, I was never a bad child. I don't care who liked it or not. I was never bad. My mom had no trouble out of me. She told me she knew when I was 8 years old, she would never have to take care of me. Oh, she was right, because I was gone at 16. 8 years later, I hit the road. I was just that grown here. Yeah, of course I lost many times, but you know, I didn't want to go back there. Okay? But I've seen kids who mama coddled or daddy coddled. They never left home and never owned nothing either. You ain't never gonna have something in life until you lose first. You ain't gonna win all the time. My younger son, he's a pretty good child, and he's 21, and he said, I want to talk to you. You know, okay, grown down, grown. He said, I wonder if I do this and that, will it work out? I said, I don't know. And he said, well, you prophesied 1,000 people, how you don't know with me? That's a legitimate question. I said, well, because God said, you got to go make mistakes. That's the answer. Go and stumble. It's the only way you're going to learn. You don't be great until you pitiful first. You got to file bankruptcy before you get it right. I filed twice. You better watch me. I'll do a third one now. You better watch me now. It ain't criminal, it's credit. So I told the judge. He was just talking. You made this money. You made that money. Why couldn't you? I said, sir, it is credit, not criminal. Go on, sign it now. Go on. It's credit, not criminal. Okay? Anytime you loan money, it's good risk that somebody ain't gonna pay you. That's a fact. That's just how it goes. Now, what about obeying God? You see, first you got to figure it out with mom and daddy. And then when God start telling you, if he call you to minister, this is what you need to do, and you don't do it, it's going to be double on you. I remember, I'm talking about myself, when I first heard the voice of God at 9 years old. And I knew it was God. I knew it. I was going to pick up some candy out of one of the dollar stores, and I'm just going to put it in my pocket. You know, Mom always told, don't you steal, don't you take nothing ain't yours. You know, she wasn't going to buy the candy, so and I heard something say, you know your mama told you don't do that. I thought somebody was in my ear. I heard it. I looked around, I didn't touch it. That was the first time I heard the voice of God. And from then, I've always heard it. When you do something wrong, tell me that voice of mom and daddy don't come in your mind. They told you not to steal. They told you to act right in school. They told you to treat people fair. Okay? They told you don't sell dope. Don't hang out with the wrong crowd. And the minute you do it, that voice comes back to your head that you should not do this. But you do it anyway. And it's always the police's fault now. If you get caught, it's police fault. Oh, they did me wrong, you know. I'm this color, that color, they ain't like me. No, you broke the law.
That's right.
People who get indicted, most of them folks ain't set up. You did it. You did it. Had a lady in New York. She said, Bishop, my son shot at a police officer, but he said he didn't do it. She said, I don't know if he to believe him or not, because he do little things, but that, I don't know. But he hanging out with the wrong crowd. And the boy he hang with, I know he carry a gun. She said, can you help me? I said, yeah, I'll help you. You know, long story short, I did a few things. and he had to go to court because he got arrested. And in New York, it's different. You don't bail bond in New York. You have to pay cash bond in New York. There's no bail bond. He's in jail, so he got to go before the judge within 72 hours. And, you know, they're saying, you know, because he shot at an officer, he was going to be $1 million. You know, he ain't ready to get out. I said, we'll see. So I began to help her and pray to God, and they went to court for the hearing. And the guy came in and said, Your Honor, I can't take no more. I shot at that officer, not him. The judge said, out of 25 years I've been a judge, I ain't never seen nobody confess it. Not such something so strong. $1 million bond. You shot at an officer. You shot at an officer, you going to prison. You know that, right? If you hit one, you going to prison. If you hit your mom and daddy, you deserve to die. I don't care who you are. You don't hit your mom and daddy. Oh yeah. Well, if I like my mama or not, you hit my mama, boy, you're gonna have to deal with me, I gotta tell you. You're gonna have to deal with me. I'm like my cousin, you better take me out. Because I'm coming. There's a repercussion. You gotta pay. And please don't hit that grandma, and they got our grandkids. Oh God, you better leave the country. They coming. Whole bunch of them. You hit, what? They gonna lose religion. Tear you up. Certain protocol, it calls for you to be hurt. They used to hang them, lynch them when they committed a felony back in the day, early 1900s. Then they changed it. If you committed a felony, you got hung. Y'all heard about that, don't you? You heard about it? In my town, it was every Wednesday at 12 they had to hang it. Back in the early 1900s. I used to bail bond on the company for years. And I was down in Mobile, Alabama, bonding. I bonded Mississippi and Alabama, 2 different states. And Mobile, Alabama, still got it in their justice court, a picture of the whatever that was that they used to hang them with. And the rope hanging, they step up, and they pull that thing, you go down, you done. If you committed a felony, they hung you. Wow. I wonder if they go back to that, how much felony would stop? Well, that's wrong then, right? You commit a felony, gotta hang you. Sure be a lot of missing young folk. They'd be MIA, missing in action, dead. But you better watch the rules of this country, because in Russia, they cut your hand off. Some countries take fingers at a time. If you rape a woman in some countries, they castrate you. The rules in America are a little different. Got to go to trial, got to do this and that, you out on bond. Some countries, they cut you. Make you think about it. Never to be seen again with a woman. I think some of this stuff needs to go on over here. The way they killing and raping around here. The average woman that I've counseled, 60 to 70% of women I talk to have been raped by some form of relative in this country. My first cousin raped me, my nephew raped me, or my daddy raped me, my uncle raped me. And the thing about it, I can pick up on it every time. So you've been raped. Yeah, raped. My sister, one of the girls that my sister was too, said I ran away from home at 12 years old because he was raping us so bad when mom would go to work. And we told mama, and there's something when mama don't act on it. I'm actually filming myself, so I'm be careful what I say. Somebody lived in my town. I want to call his name. You deserve your name to be called, but I ain't. 80 years old. When he was 40 years old, he raped a 9-year-old girl. He got away with it too, but she still messed up from it. She said she told her mama, and her mama told her, well, you shouldn't have ran away from home like that. He wouldn't have got you. Which is the same man that was sleeping with her mama. And the mama, which that man was her sister-in-law's husband. Cycle just go on and on, don't it? And she messed up today, hate men, got no kids. Messed up. She ain't on dope. She actually has a master's in counseling. Ain't that something? She counseling rape victims. She got raped. The only act of God can give you that strong mind. After being raped at 9 years old, he messed her up, but she couldn't have kids. And that was in the 70s. Much didn't go on in the 70s about certain things. In the 70s. If you don't honor your mother and father, I'm going to tell you, your life going to be hard. If you live with your mother and father and you don't like what they're saying, shut your mouth. You'll get along better with them when you don't talk. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Yes, sir. Just shut up. Because I know for a fact, if it ain't that in my house, I know where the doors are. I say door. Doors. You can choose one. Front or back. Because I'm not a punk. How about that? I own it. But I ain't going to harass you either. The Bible says don't provoke your children. Some parents provoke them. But still, you got to honor them. You can't. You know, my mama had a real big mouth. Oh, yeah. Even now. So if I go around, it's like, oh, yes, thank you, baby, I love you. Here's your money, I'm gone. You know, let me help you. And keep your mouth shut. Even if they insult you. Shh. God can't help you or elevate you because you don't know how to keep your mouth shut. How many of y'all ever took ridicule quite well? I take it quite well. I've been called every name in the book in my face. And I say, for real? Oh, God bless you. And they're trying to figure out why they can't make me mad. You don't make me mad. I just see you as ignorant. A lot of folks don't take my older brother. He don't ridicule that man. Pop! He gonna hit you. Shouldn't have said it. That's him, though. That's him, not me. And it ain't because I'm a preacher. It's because it's my nature. I was like that before the preaching part. I don't have no bad attitude. I don't have a criminalistic mindset. You can't go far when you can't take ridicule. Huh? How far can you go? You ain't gonna last long. It ain't gonna happen. How far you gonna go? When God tell you to do something and you don't do it, I'm talking about myself. I remember I ran from him and I suffered. I lost everything. End up homeless behind running from God. You change your mind about a whole lot of stuff. When there's no money in your pocket because God took it, what do? You can't live on this earth with no money. It's protocol. And some of you will understand it and still do it. You cannot beat God. But you know, in this day and time, in our society, parents have made it so good for children, they don't even want to take the trash out. They want to cuss you out. I told my son, he knows the trash days. I said, I'm telling you, man, right now, you're going to be homeless if that trash ain't picked up. I'm not going to sit around. I'm not taking the trash out. I bought it. You going to take that trash out. Yes, sir. I said, I'm telling you, miss a trash day and you out of here. He missed the trash day. Him and the car were very good friends. He slept in it for a couple of nights. I said, you ain't coming in. You missed a trash day. I feed you, give you money, bought you a new car. Oh, buddy, gave you a credit card. And you can't get a trash day? You picked your girlfriend up on time from the airport. You didn't miss her. He was there waiting. I'm over here in New Orleans an hour early. Oh, you in New Orleans? That's why I couldn't take the trash out. I had to pick her up. Look at my mouth. I said, wait a minute. Say that again. I couldn't take the trash out. I just want to let you know because I had to pick my girl up from New Orleans airport. He says, you laughing, that means you mad. I said, no, you and Cutie Pie have a good time. You know that song? Cutie Pie, you're the reason why. Cutie Pie was the reason why he take my trash out. I said, Cutie Pie must be way more important to me. I guess how they start dating, start talking back. Y'all remember that? Start dating, start talking back? Yeah. And my mama told my sisters, if you get pregnant, you take the baby to school in a backpack. Because I ain't keeping it. That woman was mean. She was still mean. She went, they didn't get pregnant though. Because they knew she meant it. Mama carried a weapon. She did. She had a lot of kids, and the men that she chose, they chose to run off. So now that I'm older, I understand why she did a lot of things that she did to make it. You know, when they would get out of hand, she had a weapon, is all I'm saying. What's that? Try me. She said the door lock around here at 10 o'clock. You might want to be in by 9:30, because I'm locking it at 10. I don't care how the weather is, you're going to be on the porch. And then, of course, my sisters tried it. They come in at 10:01, they was on the porch all night. She said, you better not leave the yard either. I better not look outside, I better see you on the porch. Well, she did a fine job because all of them turned out quite well. Without a father, you know. But she grew up with a father, but he was a deadbeat. How many of y'all know folk got a daddy at home, but they're a deadbeat? He's just hanging out with mama because she feeding him because he a loser. I don't care how you see it. You done seen it before. He just there because he a baby boy. He might be 50 or 60, but he don't want to work either. He get a disability check. He hurt his back 20 years ago. He ain't gonna do nothing else. I ain't got no money. I'm drinking my little beer, buy my cigarette. I can't help him. I can't help him. You done seen this. But you can't talk back to him. Breaking protocol that way, God gonna get you. I don't care how bad your life is or how good it is, don't talk back to your parents. You're gonna cause a curse in your life. You're gonna cause your days to be short. You heard the expression, older people living on borrowed time, other folk time? I don't know how true that is, but I just know that ones that live a long time, they told me, be obedient. I got some people I know in their 90s, and I said, what's the secret? Love the Lord and be obedient. You ain't always got to have money when God involved. You understand that? Let me have your right mind and your health. You fine. Everybody ain't gonna have no money. Raise your hand if you ever spoke back to your mom and dad. Oh, you tried it. You tried it, huh? You got beat up. Well, I can ask you to raise your hand if you didn't have a mom and daddy. Now, them are the ones that really make it. A person that don't have a mom and dad got two choices, quick. Make it or go to jail. I was a bondsman, worked in law for years. And I would ask those questions, did you have parents in your house? And if the ones that said no, they went to prison. There was no man there to discipline that child. A woman can't raise a man. You can try it, but he gonna talk back to you all the time. I can text my kids, sit down, and it's done. Because if I have to get there, I have no problem with calling the police on my children. I don't care how you see it. I ain't gonna fight you. They probably can take me out anyway. They tall, they big. 911. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sneak one in when he gets you. Pow! I'm gonna sucker punch him. Or I have a taser. I might hit him with the taser before he get there, take him out. But I don't have to do that because mine respect me. Because I took care of him. And I talked to him nice. I didn't dog him either. And I didn't cuss him out. I used to ask him sometimes what the hell you think you're doing. But, oh, I didn't know. Now you know. A child at a certain age, make them pay bills. Don't let them ride you where they save all their money, they go to work. And because when they get in the real world, they ain't going to want to pay. You can be the problem, not the cure. You know what I'm saying? Make them pay something on a bill and etc. and so on. But make sure that they know you're actually paying that bill so they can understand, well, mom or dad took it and they did exactly what they said they were going to do, because they want to know about honesty. It makes a difference. Now, you can easily say, man, I told you to pay, I do what I want to do with it. But, okay, I'm going to pay the water bill with it. Okay, now here, go down there and take this, or do it online, pay the bill. See, it's everything you do with children is mental. They're watching you. They don't call you a liar because you said you took my money for a bill and you kept it. It doesn't matter, you're the boss anyway, but if you tell me you're going to take it for this and that, do it.
That's right, amen.
Because they're watching everything you do. If you do it to them, they're going to do it to their kid. Well, they did it to me. It's the greatest excuse in the world. And I know something else you better teach your children too. And I mean it. Not to be prejudiced. You better teach them everybody is the same in the eyesight of God. My mom taught to me. And she was born in 1930. She came up in hard days. And she said, love everybody. Color don't matter. If you don't teach them kids that, shame on you. If they're going to go through racism, let the world teach it to them, not you. And don't tell your children what color folk to marry. That's against God. Because the first thing gonna happen, they're gonna fall in love with somebody that don't look like them. I know some folks who did it, and they always marry the people you tell them not to marry, because God gonna make sure it happens. So if you think you're a superior individual or race, I feel sorry for you. You're not. Everybody is the same. You gonna get judged for it too. Go teach your kids that wrong stuff. Go on. You gonna wish you hadn't. Because it's gonna be a cycle that's gonna go on generation to generation, which is gonna link back to you with God. You started this. Now I'm gonna say something strange. Black folk were known folk in slavery, other races were too. But if you hate somebody because of slavery, you would never eat in slavery, you stupid. You were no slave. It's a trend that ain't gonna stop. If you don't, you gotta understand protocol, how this life works. How you gonna be a pastor and hate folks? You know the nature of people is, if they got a good heart, they're good. They got an evil heart, they're evil. God gonna judge you on it. You think